Hey guys, Jack here from Drive iTech. Today, with the help of Robert, we're installing a 9-inch Android stereo in this 2011 Amarok. This stereo comes with a fascia and harness compatible with 2010 to 2015 Amaroks. If you do enjoy this video, consider giving us a like, it helps us out a lot. Anyway, let's get started. Tools required. So it's a pretty simple one today. All we'll need is a pry tool and a T20 Allen key. So to get started, we'll remove these two little circular plates from the front of the fascia, which will reveal two T20 Allen keys, and then we will remove this top bucket plate, and under that there is also some T20s. But before we do that, we will unplug this clip here with a squeeze and pull. Alright, from here we're just going to remove the two T20s on either side of the fascia, and then we will remove the two T20s on the top of the fascia, totaling 6. Now, this is what you don't do. So we accidentally pulled the fascia off without unplugging the hazard light and... Whoa. But as you can see, we basically pulled the clips right out and we had to go to a wreckers to get some new ones. So remember, before you pull the fascia off, unplug the hazard light at the top and the other light. Very important. And from here we're just going to remove the 4 T20 screws around the stereo itself. And once we've removed them, we can pull the stereo out and start unplugging everything at the back. You'll need to unclip it first before it'll slide out, and then the other cable is just the FM AM radio. Alright, now on to the fun stuff, setting up the actual stereo. So first we'll plug our power cable in. And after that we'll unplug the small red cable. Just keeps the power running while the car's off. And then finally we'll plug in the canvas harness, which is for steering wheel controls. That one's also coming off the main harness. So just plug that one in. Got a little close up here so you can see which one it goes into. I believe it's a 6 or an 8 pin. And just plug your canvas box into the main harness. This allows for steering wheel control functionality. Alright, so just plug in your aux cable. Just allows for microphone and amp plugins. Next we'll do our USB. You will have to wire this through the vehicle. We've got the FM radio. Then we have a reverse camera line. Note, if you don't have a reverse camera, you won't need to worry about this. And stick the GPS to the top of the dash, ideally closer to the outside world. And then screw it into the back of the system. We will also plug in our antenna, and unfortunately I didn't get a clip of us plugging the harness in, but you saw us unplug it, just do that with the new one. Alright, so once your harness has been plugged in and you have secured the system to your dash with the original 4 T20 screws, we can put the original fascia actually back on. And obviously to do this it needs to be a new day and you need to be wearing a new t-shirt, as you see in this clip. Alright, and assuming you didn't do the same thing we did and rip your plugs apart, you can go ahead and plug them back in right now. Just the hazard and the whatever else light, check that they're working, and you're good to go. And for the final part of the install, we'll just be screwing all the torque screws back in. So it's just those 2 on the top and then the 4 on the bottom. Note you'll have to put the plastic bits back in. Just spin them around until they lock into place, and the screw grooves, yeah, the screw grooves all match up, and then you can start screwing everything back in. And that's pretty much it. You can test the system now if you'd like, just so if anything isn't working you don't have to pull the whole thing back out again. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll chuck some clips in of us playing around with the system. You thought you were done. Nah, we just gotta plug in this bucket and the 2 little plastic covers for the torque screw areas, and that's it. So here you go, here's your clips.